It's always going to be people like these. It's always going to be people that no matter what, Dragon Ball sucks, nostalgia bait, get your shit off. Kid Goku and End of Z Goku are not the same. Fuck no. Apparently, Dragon Ball Z is overrated, trash, and this guy has the reason as to why. I'm gonna call pre-nostalgia bait, pre-stories not in-depth, and pre-Saiyans are stupid. And, oh man, we're just have to go there. But so far, this guy is done with the 90s, so let's see what goes on. Let's see what the reasoning is, chat.
That shit's fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the air.
Okay, so
here we
I
go.
got a comment on my last video saying that I didn't give any real reason why Dragon Ball Z was trash. All I said was the fan base was garbage and the show didn't make sense. So in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down.
Show didn't make sense. It's crazy. Okay.
Actually garbage. I have 5 categories on the way I'm gonna judge Dragon Ball. We're gonna go through plot, pacing and structure, characters, the music, and the writing. So
all right, plot and writing is the same damn thing or pretty damn close to it. That scares me in the sense of a critic of Dragon Ball when you say plot and writing. I mean, I know technically for comment 588, it's not a 100% synonymous. The characters, I'm very, very intrigued on what you're about to say because I think if there's one thing Dragon Ball is pretty safe on, it is its characters. The music, okay, interesting. There's only one music criticism that's valid that if he says it, I'll agree with. Everything else, pacing, he's gonna have to be a Buu Saga merchant because other than that, the pacing between the beginning of Z all the way until the end of the Cell Saga for the most part is one fluent, cohesive story. So let's find out.
Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start off with the plot. For somebody who's never watched Dragon Ball Z, the show is about, you would think these Dragon Balls, right? But not really. You just use the Dragon Balls as a bailout in the show. That's how they use the Dragon Balls. The show is really about the protagonists fighting these planet-level threats over and over. That's really what the show is about. I can't think of another reason for the show to, you know what I mean? Like,
well, if you watch original Dragon Ball, you understand why it's called Dragon Ball because the whole point of original Dragon Ball is to seek out the Dragon Balls and make a wish. That's like the very first thing that they do. And then from that point on, the Dragon Balls are very synonymous into their stories in original Dragon Ball. Yes, there's some Budokai tournaments that's about path to power, never getting too lazy, things like that. But in general, the complete origins of Dragon Ball come down to a journey for the Dragon Balls. In the first arc, Vegeta is hunting for the Dragon Ball. In the second arc, Frieza is hunting for the Dragon Ball. But there's a reason why the Dragon Balls are relevant because there is a future where the Dragon Balls are no longer relevant and everybody fucking dies. Maybe. In the Buu Saga, if you want to say, oh, why is it called Dragon Ball? There's nothing to do with that in terms of the overall main story, and the Dragon Balls are kind of like a side effect. I can hear that. But the idea that the name Dragon Ball Z is unjustified is just lets me know you didn't watch original Dragon Ball, which is fine, but it's definitely starting a disingenuous argument, which I hope this entire video isn't.
Think of Hunter x Hunter, Gon's trying to find his dad. That's why the show goes on, and it stopped when he found his dad. You think about Naruto, he's trying to become the Hokage. The show stops when he becomes the Hokage. Full Metal, you know what I mean? The show's about the brothers, you know, once they got their
so you're mad it doesn't end when they make
Dragon Balls. Like, it's just when a strong guy comes along, Goku beats him, and then the show continues. That's why they haven't ended the shit, to be honest.
I could dumb that down for all the shows you mentioned, though. I could say that literally about Naruto. Yeah, these people keep trying to pull up and take over the leaf. Naruto just beats him up. Unironically, I could say that about Hunter x Hunter, especially. Gon's looking for his dad. Anytime someone intervenes, he just beats him up. I could say that about anything. So when you're dumbing down the story to such a ridiculous degree, I mean, sure, you're not wrong, but that just applies for everything you mentioned.
So the way we can do this, we can go if it passes plot or if it just, like, if it passes one of the categories or it just fails plot, I'm gonna give that a fail because, you know what I mean, there's really no plot to the show. Strong guy shows up, oh, he's stronger than me, you yell, your hair changes colors, and now you beat him. Cool, that's fine. Fuck that though, you know what I mean? That shit's trash. Next.
Off rip, you showed a story with Bardock. You then show a relationship between Vegeta and Trunks. You then show an entire character arc with Vegeta and Goku. And then you then show a battle of nature versus nurture personified in a picture. And then you unveil the story of the legendary Super Saiyan. And you say none of that is plot because because the story of Dragon Ball doesn't end when they make a wish on the Dragon Balls. See how dumb that is? Huh? That doesn't even make sense, bro. That doesn't even make sense.
Next, we have pacing and structure. Now, if you actually look it up, which was a surprise to me, Dragon Ball Z is like less than what 40% filler. When I think back when I was watching it,
Okay.
it felt like there was a lot more. And that's just because of the pacing of the show. A lot of shit in there wasn't filler. It just felt like filler because of what they were doing. Like, if we think about the Buu saga, bro, half of that shit could have got cut out. That shit could have been
I agree that some shit in the Buu saga could have got cut, for sure.
50 episodes shorter. Let's just keep it hot. The shit could have been 50 episodes shorter and still got the same thing done. Maybe even better because we wouldn't be like,
50,
you know what I mean? It's like going on a roller coaster and
there's
the
a good
roller
amount of
coaster
Buu
stop
saga episodes
on the
that
way
don't
up and
matter.
on the way. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So that's what watching Dragon Ball Z feels like. It's like riding a malfunctioning roller coaster, bro. Going up and then stopping before you hit the peak, and then you're finna go down. We're stopping again. God damn it, we're
You're
stopping.
not explaining anything again. Unironically, and I don't want to start dunking on bro, but the whole point of this video was because he didn't explain himself. And then in this video, all he's doing is saying, yeah, the pacing's bad. Lols, Buu saga. What about, the majority of the series? Sure, I actually go on to agree. Yes, there's some episodes in the Buu saga that are pretty dragged. It is like, okay, we get it. Boo's stronger than this guy. Boo's stronger than 90% of the verse. I don't need Boo just sitting there wasting time, trolling around, turning niggas into candy. Like, all right, bro, we get it. But for sure, like I said originally, Saiyan Saga to Cell Saga, pacing is great. Like I want to hear this complaint, and I'm not hearing it. I'm just hearing the entire series because Buu Saga, for example, cut episodes out.
You know what I mean? So for pacing and structure, I gotta give this a fail because what are y'all doing? Y'all are bringing up a whole bunch of shit that doesn't matter and spending multiple episodes on them.
What doesn't matter between the Saiyan Saga and the Buu? What doesn't matter between the Saiyan Saga and the Cell Saga? I agree there's things in the Buu Saga. No, not saying Dragon Ball is the perfect anime. But what between the Saiyan Saga and the Cell Saga do you think doesn't matter? That's what you should have answered here.
Well, pacing. That's the definition of bad pacing. Next, we have the characters. Now, the characters in Dragon Ball Z are one of the main reasons why people enjoyed the show, because the characters are so likable, and the character designs and just how iconic. Like, when you have such an iconic franchise like that and characters that people grew up with, of course people are gonna recognize them and acknowledge them as great characters. Like, oh man, I love me some Krillin, man, Bulma, oh yeah, you know what I mean, type shit. But if you really look at these characters, I'm gonna get to it later, but a lot of the shit just does not make sense. Like, I stopped watching the show when Krillin broke the remote to kill Android 18. If y'all know what I'm talking about, if y'all have watched Dragon Ball Z, y'all know what I'm talking about. I had already put up with enough shit to get to that point, but when he did that shit, it just, I don't know, it just kind of broke me spiritually, you know what I mean?
So, the game-ending complaint for you in Dragon Ball was when Krillin smashed the remote. Now, let me be clear for comment 602. Yes, Krillin destroying the remote was not an ideal thing to do in that situation in terms of resolving the android threat. However, to say that would immediately disqualify the story is absurd, let alone the character. Krillin, I don't fucking know, just fell in love. But, like, the idea that you stopped the anime there, or you put the anime down, but then you talked about the Buu saga specifically for the pacing, so you clearly finished it. I just don't understand how that, like, do you guys think that character flaws mean a character is bad? Because that's kind of what you're getting at, maybe. Your whole issue with Krillin is, oh yeah, he let Android 18 live. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Watching the show, and I got physically pissed off. Like, I get mad watching the show. It's like, oh man, y'all shouldn't have did this. You know what I mean? In my mind, I'm like, oh, y'all could have did this better. But when I was watching that right there, and I'm not even like no critic, you know what I mean? I just watched that. I seen him break that remote. I knew he was going to do that dumb shit because he was like debating within his mind. He was struggling. You have an internal struggle to save the world, save all your friends, or take a chance with some robot coochie. And you took the chance with some robot coochie. You wanted some robot coochie. It ended up working out, but bro, that's the only reason it did, because you threw the whole world away for her, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we would have to get her out of here if she didn't marry you, Krillin. You know what I mean? She had no choice. But yeah, to the rest of
Nigga said, but it worked out. But And this is kind of like what comments be to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This sounds like comment 884 incarnate. If comment 884 made a YouTube video, this is like exactly what I envision, bro. And it's no disrespect because it's just a matter of like, so you acknowledge that he had an internal struggle, so it wasn't random. You acknowledge why he made the decision, and you acknowledge that ultimately it even worked out in hindsight. But you still don't like it because you wouldn't have done that. That's kind of like the fucking point that, yo, Love made this nigga do some dumb shit. Now, if your whole issue is, but she's an android dog, you're talking about a universe where a dog's president, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but it just never was for you if the logistics of human are just throwing you the fuck left. I'm sorry.
To the characters, there is zero development. If you look at Kid Goku in Dragon Ball and then you look at Dragon Ball Super, he's the exact same nigga as he was when he was a kid. He is just stronger. That is literally.
You gotta hold this gang. I'm sorry. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold that gang. Even those people that think Goku has minimal character development or even character regression in Super, which a lot of people do think, I think even those people would say Kid Goku and End of Z Goku are not the same. I think even those people would say Kid Goku and End of Z Goku are noticeably not the same person. Kid Goku so fucking naive, it's not even funny. Kid Goku and Z Goku, like, come on, bro.
Really it. Goku has gone through zero development as a character in the show.
Even though you're showing him as a Super Saiyan, which the whole point was accepting his Saiyan nature because he detested it at the time, even thought that every Saiyan was evil just because every person that mentioned to be a Saiyan couldn't fucking do it, but then he couldn't help himself by doing some damn near evil, if not extremely selfish shit and letting Vegeta go. The simple anime of Dragon Ball, even this guy doesn't understand. Mind you, the simple anime of Dragon Ball is somewhat is satirical from me because I think it's funny. I find it funny that those same people will sit there and say, oh yeah, I love Attack on Titan. I find it funny y'all sit there and say, yo, I love Hunter x Hunter. Dog, I don't think you understand Hunter x Hunter. I don't think you understand Attack on Titan if you don't understand the complexities in Dragon Ball Z. But you niggas don't even understand this. But yet I'm supposed to think you niggas even understand 5 things about Aaron's father? Fuck no. I think you understand why Gon's a psycho? Not even close. Get out of my face, bro.
Bro, there is zero development. Strength is not a character development. If you get stronger and you don't change, that's just not good writing. Stuff should come with that power. You know what I mean? Nothing comes with that power.
I like how he's unironically showing moments of character development, too. This literal scene is character development. Literally, Goku's sacrifice for his son after not understanding his son literally was a change in Goku's character. But if that's not a change in Goku character, how about him saying, you know what? As long as my friends are there, they're powerful enough. My son is my successor. We're good. That's a drastic change from boom, boom, punch. I don't want to die. Goku is
just not good writing. Stuff should come with that power. You know what I mean? Nothing comes with that power. Goku is the same nigga. The only character with any type of
also, Kid Goku would never want his son to be stronger than him.
Writing behind him or any type of, it feels like any type of effort put behind the character is Vegeta, for obvious reasons. You know what I mean? We can with him coming to Earth.
Okay, I get it. Oh, only Vegeta. There. Okay, we got it. Now this makes sense. Vegeta has the most Hulk Hogan in the background WWE promo cuts of, hey, this is how I'm feeling now. Hey, this is how I'm feeling now. Monologues, even more. He's the most spoon-fed developed character in the series. Not to say it's bad, but he is the easiest to noticeably see and understand. Now everything makes sense. All right, let's continue.
You know what I mean? Him being a prince and not getting that treatment, him developing into shitty ass family dad he is, still chasing Goku. I don't really like the character like that, but you can, like, especially in the Buu saga, you can see that there was effort behind his writing. You know what I mean? When he sacrificed himself for the kids, he was trying to help Goku be. You know, you can see it. It's obvious.
There was no effort in the Saiyan saga, Namek saga, or Cell saga.
Vegeta was developing as a character, but when he's the only nigga developing, it's like, damn. when he's the only person developing. It's like,
oh yeah, it just shows a picture of Gohan, the only character developing, and then has Gohan on the fucking screen.
damn, you know what I mean? It's like, damn. That's all I can say about the characters. Damn. So the characters obviously fell. For the music, gotta give this a W. Like I said in my last video, if you
Okay, he
haven't watched
gave
it,
the
go
music
check
a
it out.
W.
Everything around Dragon Ball is a W. The music, the games, even the movies. The movies are good because that's all Dragon Ball is. It's just one big ass fight. When you're not fighting, the shit's not that good. You know what I mean? And then in the anime that was animated a long time ago, this shit didn't look good either. So it's like, why am I even watching the show? I'm watching the show for the fight, and then the fights aren't even that good. But that music behind them fights was kind of.
Now, I know somebody's going to say, whether you're from my community, the Keep It a Buck community, S Souls and Sage, or whatever, somebody's going to say, Sage, this is how you talk, though. Did this nigga just straight up say, the only thing that's interesting in Dragon Ball is the fights, that's why I watched the movie, and then proceeded to say, the fights aren't even that good, so why would I watch the anime? Oh, so you don't like the older animation of Dragon. Okay, well, that's a take.
You know what I mean? All that shit hits. Music is obviously a W. Like I said, everything around Dragon Ball, the music, the games, all that shit is a W. I just don't like the show itself. But we'll be giving the music a W. Now, to wrap this up, we have writing. Based off of what I've already been saying about this show, from the last video and this video so far, you can probably guess what I'm
I want to see what your difference is between plot and writing.
And I know me saying that's not enough. So let me tell you why. Dragon Ball is mainly about these fights. Okay, so if y'all are wasting all this time with this terrible pacing, building up to each one of these fights, a fight against Frieza, a fight against Cell, a fight against this guy,
there was no writing
what
towards
is
it?
the point of y'all even fighting if there's no limit? We don't have any idea of how strong y'all can get. You know what I mean? And even if y'all die, y'all are up in heaven having a damn party waiting. Y'all are in the gulag, bro. Y'all are in the gulag. Y'all are literally in the...
Now, I know by the time we get to Dragon Ball Super, power levels are bullshit. Cool, fine, go for it, W meme. I know by the time we get to the Buu Saga, hell, even the Cell Saga, power levels are bullshit. But first things first, dog. Power levels were like the easiest shit to understand saying to Namek Saga bare minimum. So let's just time out. I don't know what you're talking about. Like literally exactly what you desire existed. In fact, how strong they could get was damn near spit out for you. The only time where I was like, okay, how this guy to get that strong was Piccolo being dead for about 5-6 days. I mean, arriving to King Kai's planet for like 5 to 6 days. And in that 5 to 6 day span, while he's training on King Kai's, he's like damn near Frieza level. And then he fuses with Nail, and now he's second for Frieza. That's the only time. Fuck did he do that? But everything else, and even that's explained, it's just the issue with how strong he is, right? Every time someone trains, it's kind of spoon-fed to you in Z. If you had an issue with training in Super, go for it. But even then in Super, they at least tell you they're training. It's just bullshit off screen. Oh yeah, I've been training all along. I don't even know how. I just don't know how. And then let me re-listen to the other part.
And even if y'all die, y'all are up in heaven having a damn party waiting. Y'all are in the gulag, bro.
In Dragon Ball Z, where the first thing that happens is everyone dies, except for like 5 people. That they're up in the party, in the gulag, waiting, is why they go to Namek. But why are strong guys fighting each other? The issue with Namek is Frieza also wants the Dragon Balls. So there's a conflict of interest because one team wants to resurrect their fallen friends, and the other team never wants to die. So even if you were correct, and it's always a party about being in the gulag, the Namek Saga in your lens would be interesting because it's about, hey, is the gulag closed for the Earthlings? And is Frieza never gonna go to the gulag, or do they get to free their friends from the gulag again? Dog, what are we doing?
Y'all are in the gulag. Y'all are literally y'all are in a pregame lobby every time y'all die. It's like, damn, hey man, you got clap too? How was it? Oh shit, I think they summoned me back. Hold on, I'll be back next year. Like, what the fuck? Bro, the whole point of the show is for the fights leading up to these fights, and these fights have zero weight behind them. Because when a character dies, you don't feel sad. It's like, oh damn, they got Krillin. No, it's like, oh, well, there goes Krillin. We'll see him next season, next saga.
If he beats Frieza.
Like, what's the point? What is the point?
Which at no point in time was it indicated that he could beat Frieza. Because Frieza at 50% tanked a spirit bomb and was cucking everybody on the planet.
of even rooting for any of these characters. You know Goku's gonna win. They don't make you. There's no doubt in your mind, bro. There is zero doubt, bro.
There's zero doubt in your mind that Goku's going to win when in the first 5 episodes, Goku dies. There's zero doubt in my mind that the protagonists are going to win. Within the first arc, I believe 4 to 5 people die. And then they go to Namek and even more people die. And then they go to the Cell Saga and Goku dies again.
Y'all found a way to finally kill Goku in the Cell Saga. And then y'all bring him back? This shit was supposed to be about Gohan. Y'all could have pulled it off.
Oh Lord, there it is. There we go. There's gonna be those likes and comments. There we go. Now he's cooking, huh? It's been 8 minutes of absolute bullshit, but now he got his crew. The Goheezy fans. Dog, and this is what I be talking about, man. If you like that point that he just made, cool. It should have been Tom Holland's version of Dragon Ball Z. My question is, do you really ally with this nigga though? Like, seriously. You know what? Today, once in a lifetime, you're right. Gohan should have been main character. Do you really ally with all the takes he's had? Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I have a question. Why does he want Gohan as the main character? I thought only Vegeta had character development. Why the fuck? Can you niggas help me out here? Or Commoner 546? Can you help me out? Why does he want Gohan as a main character and the only relevant main character with development was Vegeta? I'm confusion. Also, is that kind of the reason why Goku should have died? Is that kind of the reason why Gohan versus Cell, let alone Goku versus Cell, had stakes behind it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that literally doesn't make any sense. It sounds like you just made a rage bait video, which fair enough. Hey, I'm gonna get my content right back, gang, but that literally doesn't exist.
But y'all fucked it. Y'all fucked the
you can't
the
have
saga.
that stance.
Y'all bring Goku back. Y'all put Gohan to the side, completely to the side. It's like, why would you even do that? You know what I mean? Are you just making that shit up as you go?
Probably. He literally is relevant the entire saga.
It's just not good, bro. Nothing about that. You can't find a single thing in that show that makes sense. None of that shit makes sense. All of these, like, Goku giving people sensu beans when the planet is for what? I wanted to push my son to the nigga, shut your ass up. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is stupid, bro. That's stupid. That's just dumb. We don't even gotta get into the writing for real, because there's not really writing in the show. We can just go for the blatant, obvious, stupid shit. Krillin breaking that remote. Goku tossing sensu beans.
So
Goku giving Frieza power before he leaves. Goku is a Saiyan. He just wants to, he's righteous. That's actual care. Nigga, no, it's not. Frieza just killed your best. There's no way you can justify, because he's righteous and he believes in second chances. That's actually great. Nigga, no, it's not. He just killed, bro.
So he is one of those guys. Well, I call me Babe Ruth, nigga. So he is one of those guys where, yeah, essentially any character with a flaw, any character that makes a mistake is coherently and immediately a bad character. Yeah, all right, so he is one of those guys. Human logic is for the win, all of these things. That's 1. 2. What animes did he name again? Naruto, Hunter x Hunter. Gon does the sensible thing every time. And I know I haven't uploaded Hunter x Hunter content because truthfully, Hunter x Hunter content doesn't do well on YouTube. But if you guys want that, we'll talk about it. But seriously, Gon makes the right decision. Gon Freaks makes the righteous, makes not the righteous decision, but makes the proper decision consistently. He makes the logical decision consistently. Naruto Uzumaki makes the right decision consistently. In terms of logic, by the way. Not in terms of like what you would do. In terms of like, yo, Sasuke left the leaf. Fuck him. Guess I gotta kill him. No. That's what Naruto does. I'm not even at episode 100. Luffy makes the right logical decisions. Eren Yeager makes the right logical decisions. It's almost like character flaws are character flaws. And it's almost like you keep throwing words like writing and plot out there, but you clearly don't know what those things are. You're just looking for the most straightforward Humeritan logic shit possible. You don't value any character emotions, character deficiencies. You don't value any of these things. You want characters to, funny enough, act out of character for the sake of, oh yeah, that's what I would do to eliminate the big bad. But then you would say all the story is about eliminating big bads. Because if the Cell Saga ended with Krillin stepping on a remote and we never saw Perfect Cell, you would say that's a boring filler arc. If Goku, frame 1, just off the nigga or Spirit Bomb killed him or whatever, you would say, huh, so Goku is just still the same guy as Kid Oh wait, you already say that some my bad. In the Buu Saga, Gohan was just now a fight bot, trained up all the time. Again, this is one of my things that I'll even go against the Gohan MC thing, just so I have a little bit of debates in my comment section, because I know how y'all feel about that subject. But if Gohan was this trained up fight bot Goku Jr. type of guy, and he was just strong all the time, and he was able to defeat Buu all on his own, you would say he's just Goku now. It's almost like character flaws
can push a story.
Crazy. It's so crazy, bro.
If he would have killed you, he would have went for your planet and murked everyone you know, bro. Everyone you know and love. He just murked Krillin, bro. Leave him there to die. But you gave him power and then he came back. And then after you go through that mistake, your dumbass does the same thing with... What?
Wait. Did you skip the part where he just shot Frieza anyway? Motherfucker! Your complaint was he gave Frieza energy so he could come back later. Did you miss the part where he just tried to blow him up and Frieza just lived anyway? Ay, caramba.
Your dumbass does the same thing with... Cell! It's like we can't catch a break with the stupidity, bro. It's like you're a grown-ass man and I'm looking at you make these childish-ass decisions with this power. It's like... Bro, all this shit could be avoided. And I'm not even talking about Dragon Ball Super. I'm just talking about Dragon Ball Z. That shit is terrible. But yeah, man, to keep this brief, Dragon Ball Z, it just has nothing going for it. That's really why I didn't give any reasons why the show was trash. Nobody in that comment section was telling me, yo, the show is actually good, bro. Here's reason why. Good writing right here. Great.
Ironic.
Right here. And, you know, no, bro. None of that shit.
Ironic.
Didn't see any nada. All I seen was people just saying, I agree, or the show doesn't make sense, it's not supposed to, or you know what I mean, some stupid shit like that, or just saying like, there was one guy that said Vegeta actually has good character writing. Okay, one character has development. That does not make your show good. Why is this show good? You know what I mean? The only reason that this show is rated so high, half of you motherfuckers haven't even watched the show for real. Y'all haven't really watched the show. Y'all are just expected to like Dragon Ball Z.
Ironic!
Because it's OG and that's what started all this shit, you know what I mean? You're just supposed to like it. Go watch Dragon Ball Z without falling asleep and let me know how it goes for you, bro. Let me know how it goes. Seriously, like actually let me know how it goes. Like no, I'm being for real. Come back to this video after you watch Dragon Ball Z and give me a review. Give me a review. Tell me how much you like it.
Characters with character development. Let's disqualify Goku. He said Goku doesn't have one. Fine. Let's not try to change his mind. Let's just introduce why there's certain characters that do. Gohan have zero character development. Gohan, who goes from a scared brat to realizing that sometimes you have to protect the ones you love. And then he goes on to, yes, he wants to be a family man, but he still needs to be strong so he can protect the ones that he loves. But and that's just dumbing it down. Piccolo. I mean, I think Piccolo's as easy, if not easier to digest as a character with character development than Vegeta. Piccolo touches down, yo, Goku, I hate your fucking guts, to dying for his son in the same story. So Piccolo, I think, is easier to see off rip. Okay, that's two. I could go like Tien, I could go Krillin, but that's a little too much. How about even a character like G? I don't fucking know. Even a guy like Frieza. Isn't 100% a good boy now, but even a character like Frieza understands the nuances and where the Saiyans are in his life versus just
Evil fucking monkeys.
And he's still on that type of timing. But even Frieza has character development. Frieza moves smarter. Frieza trains for the first time in his life. All of these things. Majin Buu. Even in the goddamn arc, Majin Buu develops. In fact, he develops so much so a goddamn clone of his body spits out. Obviously, do I think more characters? Yes, but I'm trying to point out the disgustingly obvious ones. People like Tien, people like Yamcha, people like Krillin, people like Videl. All of these characters have development. The Android 17 and 18. 18's probably in the obvious category. I'm just shocked. I shouldn't lie. Dragon Ball is trash. Oh, that's one. It'd be hot garbage for adult viewers, but I loved it when I was 8. Maybe some people's brain just stays in that phase. 300 likes type shit. Expect those. Hunter x Hunter, Gon finds his dad. The show ends. Who's gonna tell him? In case you thought it was just me, man. Finally, someone made this pop culture so annoying. The most overrated show in history of shows altogether. Even the games are literally the same plots all the time. Well, the fuck with the games? And that's not true. Seems as the power level increases of each character, their IQ levels decrease. Gohan gets dumber as the series goes on. Everything from Goku versus Piccolo dynamic is actually good. It's all nostalgia, upset me spiritually, you know, it's physically pissed off. 113, he says this while showing footage of the Cell Gate, which is when Goku is lost and dies. I think the dude who made this video didn't even watch DBZ. Yeah, it's always going to be people like these. It's always going to be people like these. It's always going to be people that no matter what, Dragon Ball sucks, nostalgia bait, get your shit off. Okay, so someone asked him about Piccolo and Gohan. Let's see. In Dragon Ball Z, at the start of the show, he started training the person he was born to kill son to save the world. He started the show doing shit like that, and throughout the show, he was doing shit like that. So there's no character development because he never changed. He was always like that in Z. And that's why yeah, okay, all right. So like I said, man, if the point that Piccolo doesn't have character development is because he trains Gohan early, hey, take care, stay blessed. Gang, I ain't gonna lie, man. If you see this video, I have no qualm, no hate for you. Want to see everybody that does this YouTube shit do great. But man, I don't think you watched the show. I think you kind of got triggered by some Dragon Ball fan on a random video, wanted to get your shit off. You got your shit off. You have some people that's gonna blindly follow you no matter what, because people want to blindly hate Dragon Ball, and that's fine. And Dragon Ball has its flaws. It's not made for everybody, but I feel like you did watch the show, but I feel like you're very dishonest when you're talking about it. Either way, take care, stay blessed. I'll see you all next time. And by this logic, every anime fucking sucks. I'm not joking. I think we got you baited though. You want to see something cool? I figured it out, man. Worst anime on Netflix. Anime's not what it used to be. Attack on Titan finale. Vinland's overrated. Family Guy's overrated. Vinland's overrated again. Blue Lock's not good. JoJo's overrated. Dragon Ball's overrated. Bleach is overrated. Dragon Ball Z, your show's not good. One Punch Man's overrated. Naruto's overrated. Naruto overrated? Question mark? We've been baited. But hey, it was content, like I said. I'm uploading this because I'm going to get my content back.